Okay, so we're once again reacting to some stuff that some Instagram followers have shared with me, and I'm only sharing the ones that I actually think are kind of interesting. So I think there's some stuff to say here. We have this little meme here of gatekeeping in the tattoo community.
Let's see. So let's look. It says, remember, it's your responsibility to traumatize the tattoo apprentice. It says, you're stupid. I hate you. Gatekeepers. Cool Rose. Cool Rose. Oh, those are the friends. Yeah, I kind of get it. I kind of get it.
Well, of course you get it. 'Cause I do this to you.
Yeah.
But like, when you're in the shop here, it's like somebody has to, right?
Yeah, I mean...
Like, the client never knows a good tattoo. For the most part, most people that come in here, they have no idea. Like, they'll show you like something a scratcher did, and they'll be like,
it's so cool.
"Oh, this is awesome." It's like, "Oh, you like this idea, but I'm not going to do this tattoo." You know what I mean? We have to do better than this.
I mean, like, even I have a lot of tattoos, and I've been around a lot of tattoos. I've been around a lot of tattoo artists, and I didn't notice how crappy line quality on a lot of tattoos were until I started tattooing myself, and now I can't unsee it.
Once you're in this world, it's like you have a critical eye of everything.
Right, but I always looked at tattoos. I knew what a nice tattoo looked like, but I was never, ever this critical of lines. Like,
and that's
it's
because
crazy.
you've had to do them yourself.
Oh man, and it's not as easy as it seems sometimes.
Well, it's anything that you're dealing with all the time, right? So It's like when we go out to eat, and because I was a cook for 20 years, it's like
you're a little more critical of
well, you can't not
food.
be.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's hard not to be because you understand all the things that went into, all of the little things that no one else has an eye for.
Yeah. Whenever I'm feeling like a little weird about where I am in tattooing, because like it's easy, because there are members of our shop community that they just give you praise, and then there are members of our shop community that tell you straight up how it is, which is you definitely do that. And when I send stuff to Lee, and that's good, like I want you guys to do that, but I'll send things to my friends and family to remind myself that my work isn't awful, it's presentable, but like, so I kind of know where it's at a little bit more, because like I know what you guys are gonna say, but like sometimes I'm like, I can't believe I let that person leave with that.
For most normal people, like, a cool tattoo is a cool tattoo.
Right. So I send it to my friends and family, and they're like, oh, it looks so good. And I'm like, oh, okay.
But like, I also feel okay to give critique to anything and everything, because I have received so much of it myself.
Well, the critique is good though. Like, I would never, like sometimes I get annoyed, but that's because also you're my partner. But
well, so I wanted to mention, like, I don't consider myself a gatekeeper. I think that if anything, I've brought people in on.
Oh, you're the farthest from a gatekeeper.
Well, I've been called that. I've had people call me that before.
Really?
Yeah, which is insane. It's like they don't know what the term means.
You've always wanted for tattoos to be more mainstream.
Yeah, I want everyone to be involved in this.
Gatekeepers are the ones that they're like, ugh.
I think
mainstream.
I
don't want celebrities to have tattoos.
Like, really hard to explain everything that goes into my work too.
Yeah, like, because you want more people to do it.
And also, like, if I give something a critique, I want it to be like, here's what you can do about it. It's almost always with a caveat of like, there's something you can do about it.
Oh yeah,
right?
You're not all cloak and dagger about anything.
It's not like I'm just fucking trying to kill the thing. Like, I'm trying to help you get there. And like, by the way, a lot of my tattoos were that, right? And still are. Like, I've done 54 sessions on this arm. That's how many. And so it's like, yeah, there's almost always something you can do to fix something. Mm-hmm. A wobbly line or whatever. Like, there's almost always something you can do. So, but that's enough on that. I think that's
an interesting little meme there.
So I was sent this bunch of like cover-up / blast over stuff. So I've just put them all together here, and this thing is driving me nuts every time I look at it.
Oh, the script is just...
Well, it's supposed to be a clipper ship.
Yeah.
And then it was blasted over with the script. Because the clipper ship was already a blast over. Yeah. You know what I don't understand about this is like... And it looks like he's got a blast over on his arm too. That fucking...
his belly too, maybe?
Yeah. He's just blast over, man. He's got them all over the place. Right. Now that I look at it. But like, what I can't understand about this is like, how in the world have you had this much random small tattoo work done and the nipples are still surviving?
Right?
Like, it's insane to me. This looks like if you put an anxiety attack to music, that might be like what it would sound like. You know what I mean? Like, it's just like panic.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want. Help me, help me, help me.
It just
Somebody help
reminds me,
me.
like this is Trevor. But Trevor has nicer tattoos.
Trevor's tattoos are nicer than this.
But like it's the same, like I go to the shop, I get a tattoo from The Apprentice or whoever will cheaply tattoo me that day, and then I leave. Yeah. And then I go back and then I get another one. We would
never let Trevor end up looking like this.
Of course not.
Someone sober has to drive.
But that's just like our shop though, right? Like not every shop is going to operate that way, and you know.
I think this isn't beyond saving. You could like clean most of this up with a lot of black. But this is probably one of the worst things I've seen in a while.
I mean, I think some people like this look though.
They do. And this is, again, one of those things that like someone will try and obtain this and you can't.
This can't happen inorganically. This has to be organic.
You cannot do this. Like, you can't go to a shop and go, I want this tattoo.
It's like the patchwork arm people that get their patchwork sleeve in one sit. I mean, patchwork arm, they don't look the same.
This is a lifetime of like a lot of mistakes.
Bad decisions.
Some good decisions. Like some mid decisions.
Yep.
And then like
a couple free tattoos.
Like it's a lot of weird shit has to happen to get this look.
Yeah.
So like I get that someone will like this. I don't think that it's okay. So I said it's the worst thing I've seen. I don't actually think that's true. There's definitely worse, but like this is the last thing in the world I would want, right? Because I like things to be orderly.
Yeah, you do.
I like things to have places.
You really like balance and evenness too. Like when you do something on one side of the body, you always have to have it done on the other side.
Even if it's not completely symmetrical, things have to like have a flow.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Like you would never have left one sleeve black.
Fuck
you were
no.
always going to have two colored sleeves again. And I think it actually is starting to bother you that your legs aren't done yet.
It does, but there's a time and a place.
Yep.
Right? Like that will get there.
I can feel the itch coming though.
I still appreciate how nice and black they are.
They're very nice and black.
Right? Like they're very nice and black, and I still like black work.
I feel like you need to show them in a video because it's been a while since people have seen.
I post pictures. People are always like, "Do you have your legs tattooed?" I'm like, I post pictures all the time on my vlogs and stuff. They're in there, but like
Remy has everything tattooed. It's just
multiple times.
There's just nowhere not tattooed, guys.
But
except
like,
for his toes.
For some reason, people will be like, "Oh, well, what do you have on your legs?" As if they think I have nothing on my legs.
No, they're black.
Why would I be talking about them? I haven't been working on them in fucking 5 years.
The Mouth of Sauron and the Witch King, and I will not let the one go.
Anyway.
I will fight to the death to keep that.
So then we have another blast over.
I like this one.
This one is nice.
This is probably one of my favorite blast overs I've seen.
Yeah, this is a really cool blast over.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Like this is like
cross. Oh, it just has like a really nice feel. The graphicness is nice. It's light. Like this is like a woodcut kind of.
It works with the
under
and the age of the under too, because it looks like an old black and white book or something.
Yeah,
right. Like
it looks like an engraving or a print.
Oddly enough, sometimes black and gray portraits look better with age if they're done well.
This black and gray portrait I think is really smartly done because all these little lines are meant to mimic the aging canvas of a painting.
Well,
it's a really smartly done image.
I think the best way to do a blast over. I don't think that's going to sink into the old stuff because like some parts of it may. But because there's enough of it put onto the negative, it will always draw your eye to the rest of it.
Yeah, I think so too.
Right? So you'll always find the shape. And some of the black and gray that was done here isn't super hard black.
No, it's
some
pretty,
of it is, but
I think the black, especially there at the top on her head, that area, I think that'll be the spot that'll sink in the most. But I still think it'll be really visible.
Yeah, and I mean, if you wanted to, you could get some white involved in here too. I don't think they will, but
I don't think they
theoretically,
need to,
if you did want to, you could put some white in some places to like keep this thing from completely disintegrating ever, or possibly disintegrating. Mm-hmm. I think that it's a really, really smart blast over. I wish blast overs were done this clever. Usually they're just kind of ignorant, and that's the idea.
No,
right?
this is a very clever, classy blast over.
And so then we have this, and again, this is one of those things that I bring this up all the time, and this little Andy tattoo does a lot of cover-ups. Very impressive stuff. This is colored black and white on black once again, and we don't think of it that way.
Vibrant.
I'm gonna make a point of saying that every time we react to a cover-up of any kind. This is black on black. This is white on black.
Yes.
This is color on black.
Yes, because that tattoo is black.
I've seen blackout sleeves that weren't as dark as the black in that.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you were to show them that blackout sleeve with this tattoo over it, they'd be like, that's not possible. But there's no comments like that here.
No, because it's not a blackout sleeve.
Which is like...
They're not registering it as a blackout sleeve.
Bonehead logic.
It is bonehead logic.
Like, it's like, oh, well, that's a different thing because it's just black. It's like, no, it's not different.
No. This is just really, really smart use of color again.
My only problem with this, like, if I'm going to nitpick, I don't like how small all the planets and stuff are. I wish they were all bigger. But, like, they couldn't have got this whole thing in here with a bigger sizing. Mm-hmm. Maybe it's just the composition is too busy for me. I think it's fucking cool.
People love this like geometric stuff. I just think this is really cool.
Oh, this guy does really, really good work. Yeah. Little Andy tattoo.
Yeah, his color play is great.
But yeah, and then we have some frogs.
Here's another one with great color play too.
To wrap up the day, we have some frogs.
Lord Frog.
Yeah, there's a lot of frog in here, and like, I just like whenever I see these, I love them. But like, I don't know why it had to be frogs.
I don't know.
Like, it's like the internet chose frog as its thing.
They're like obsessed with frogs.
Like that Peppy the Frog thing too, like the frog emoji, like in all the streams on. Yeah. Like, it's just like, man, we love frogs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, we are in love with frogs. I don't know why we don't have frogs as pets.
Well, we almost like them as much as cats.
Oh, I think we like them more than cats.
I don't know.
I don't know if we like them as much as dogs.
If aliens came down, they'd think we worshipped frogs and cats.
Well, we have all these, like, yeah, we do. We have monuments of frogs, basically. Yep. We have frogs all over our skin and, like, all over as art. Like, it's like, yeah, it's like what we think of with cats, with the Sphinx and stuff like that back in. Yeah. Like, it's just fucking crazy. But this one is really cool. I really like how they highlighted the blue.
Yeah, skin breaks are great.
The build-up of black around the blue fire to give that blue that glow. It's fucking
cool.
Lovely stuff. Look at the fucking fabric folds.
Yeah, this is just a really beautifully done tattoo.
The negative in this tattoo is brighter than most people's white.
Yeah, and right? this frog, this main frog's face. Oh man, look at his face.
I gotta have a color on black frog. Like, it's gonna have to happen. I don't know, like, what the idea will be. Like, I don't know what the meme will be, because there has to be a bit of a joke too, right?
He needs to be like a monster frog.
Well, it's got to be some kind of a cool frog, but like it will be a missed opportunity if I don't put a frog on my
look, they're all like drinking wine. Oh man,
this is probably
the blood
an
of their
homage
enemies.
to something, right?
Yeah.
Like, I'm missing it, but it's fucking amazing.
Yeah, this is really cool.
Like, it's fucking incredible. See, this is like a masterclass tattoo.
Yeah, I feel like if this is a reference to something, like if this is like some sort of like reference made into frogs, or like if we're missing something about this tattoo, someone needs to pipe up and tell us.
I need a vampire frog. That's what I've decided.
Oh, no.
That's what I've decided. I need a vampire frog tattoo, and I want it to be very, very bright. I want to do like 6 passes on it and make it like unreal colorful.
I'm working on my color.
So like I want it to be as bright as this.
Yeah.
Over black.
I would love to do bright colors like this. Like, this is crazy.